Ethics. So today we will be taking few questions on trigonometry, and basically we will see the application of tan A plus B, right? So what is tan A plus B? What is the formula of tan A plus B? And what is tan A minus B? What is the formula of tan A minus B? You can see over here. Tan A plus B can be written as tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B, and similarly tan A minus B can be written as tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. So make it sure that if there is a addition sign between A plus B, then into the numerator it will be a plus, and if there will be a negative sign between A and B in tan A minus B, then into the numerator it will be tan A minus B, right? And into the denominator reverse of that, just to remember. Okay, just to remember, I'm saying if here it is minus, then here also it's minus, right? And here if it's plus, then here also it's plus, right? So this is the thing which you need to remember, right? Then ultimately you will be able to remember it properly, right? Now let us take some application. Okay, and for the proof of this you can write tan can be tangent of a plus b can be written as sine a plus b divided by cos a plus b, and you can expand sine a plus b and you can expand cos a plus b, and when you solve you will get this. Okay, so this will be the derivation of this formula. Okay, now let us solve few questions based upon the application of these two formulas. Okay, let us take first question where we need to prove that cos 11 plus sine 11, cos 11 plus sine 11, right? Cos 11 plus sine 11 divided by cos 11 minus sine 11, and this is equal to tan 56 degree. This we need to prove. So first we take the LHS over here. So the LHS is cos 11 plus sine 11. So since we are going to apply this formula, just think about it. How sine will be converted into tan? How cos will be converted into tan? Okay. So definitely it need to be divided by either sine or either cos, right? So which will be used? We need to divide it by cos or sine. So since we are going to apply the tangent formula, we will be applying it by divided by cos. Then only sine by cos will become tan, right? So divide both of the numerator and denominator of the LHS by cos 11 degree, right? Similarly, the denominator of the LHS also with cos 11 degree. And this will give you cos 11 by cos 11 will be 1, and sine by cos 11 will be equal to tan 11 degree, isn't it? Divided by cos by cos, because this division is happening to the entire numbers or entire trigonometric functions of numerator and denominator. As we did into the numerator, denominator also cos by cos will be 1 and sine by cos will be tan. So now you can see 1 plus tan 11. Here you can see plus sign is there, and into the denominator minus sign is there. So here it is. And 1 for what value of for tangent of which degree, which angle is equal to 1. So it is 45, right? This is equal to 45. So we can write it as tan of 45 degree plus tan of 11 degree divided by 1 minus tan 11 can be multiplied with 1 because 1 can be multiplied with any one. So it can be tan 45 multiplied by tan 11. This can be written like this or not, tell me. Because if here it is no one, no number, we can write 1 over here and multiply 1. And this one can be written as tan 45, right? So in this way, you can see the RHS of the formula tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B, tan 45 plus tan 11 and 1 minus tan 45 plus tan 11. So here we can write it as tan of, this is directly applying on the formula number 1, that is tan A plus B. So we can write tan 45 plus 11. Why 45 plus 11? Because 45 degree over here is nothing but A, right? 11 degree over here is nothing but B, right? From the formula, just compare, just compare. When you solve such more questions, you'll be able to clearly apply these formulas into this in solving these questions. So it will be tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B can be written as tan 45 degree plus 11. So this is equal to 45 plus 11 is nothing but what? 56. So this is equal to tan 56. And in this way, you can see this RHS, which was about to be proved, is proved, right? So this is proved, right? Now let us take another question on this. Okay, the second question on this for today is, the second question is, let us take one application of this tan A minus B equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, right? As I said, how minus, if minus is there into the formula, minus will be going into the numerator, right? So the question which we are going to take for the second question is cos 8 degree minus sine of 8 degree divided by cos 11, sorry, cos 8, you can see the symmetry, cos 8 degree plus sine of 8 degree. So this need to be proved, and this should be equal to tan of 37. This need to be proved, right? So here, as I said, cos or sine can be converted into tan only when we are going to divide the numerator and denominator by either sine or either cos, right? So do one thing, if we have cos 8 degree plus sine 8 degree divided by cos 8 degree plus sine 8 degree. I am just telling for the LHS only. This is LHS, left hand side of the identity which need to be proved. So how this cos will be converting into tan? Cos will be converting into cot when it will be divided by sine or cos. But this sine can be converted into tan when it is divided by cos 8 degree. But it was not present from earlier. So that's why divide entire fraction by cos 8. Okay. Similarly, divide entire number of the denominators, entire identities of the denominator with cos 8. So in this way you can see cos 8 and cos 8 can be cancelled. Okay. So anyway, we are not going to cancel it, but what we'll do, we simply divide it. So when you will divide it, you will get cos 8 by cos 8 as equal to 1 and sin 8 by cos 8 as equal to tan 8 degree, right? And into the denominator, we have cos 8 by cos 8 is nothing but 1. And here you can see a minus sign was there. So don't forget. Okay, actually I put as per the previous question. Okay. For the application of tan A plus B, plus sign was there. Okay. So but we are going to see the application of a minus b. That's why it's a minus sign into the question, into the numerator, right? So cos 8 minus sin 8 by cos 8 plus sin 8. So this will give you 1 minus tan 8 degree divided by 1 plus tan 8 degree, right? What do you wish you use more? So here you can see with tan 8 we can just multiply 1 here and here also, right? So what is the option, what is the benefit of that? You can see 1 minus tan 8, just write it as it is, 1 minus tan of 8 degree, right? 1 minus tan of 8 degree divided by, it can be written as 1 plus 1 into tan 8 can be written as 1 plus tan 45 multiplied with tan 8 degree. Why? Because tan 45 is nothing but this is equal to 1. This is equal to 1, right? So that's why we can write tan 45 as equal to 1. And here also this 1 into the numerator can be written as tan 45 degree. So in this way it will be tan 45 degree minus tan 8 divided by 1 plus tan 45 and tan 8. So this is nothing but application of tan A minus B. So what is tan A minus B? Just recall the formula. Tan A minus B is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, right? So you can see here, it's very easily you are able to see. So this will be equal to tan 45 degree minus tan of 8 degree divided by 1 plus tan 45 degree and tan 8 degree, isn't it? So here you can see tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, where A is 45 degree and B is 8 degree, isn't it? You can see here and use this formula, tan A minus B equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B, right? So you can directly see this, the our trigonometrical identity and our LHS is directly resembling with the RHS of the formula. So that's why we can write it as tan A minus B. So that's why we can write it as tan A minus B, and that's, let us see. So what is tan A minus B? So tan A minus B will be tan of this 45 degree minus 8 degree, because this is our tan A minus B, tan A minus B from the formula. Okay, so that's why we can write tan 45 minus 8. 45 minus 8 is what? 45 minus 8 is nothing but 37. So this is equal to tan of 37 degree, and this was about to be proved. You can see here tan 37 degree, right? So in this way tan 37, which is our RHS, and this way we can see we proved cos 8 minus sin 8 by cos 8 plus sin 8 as equal to tan 37 degree, right? So in this way it's proved. Fine students, let me take one more example, maybe cos 9 plus sin 9. Okay, so into the next question, what we will do, we'll take cos 9 plus sin 9. So the question in front of us is cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree divided by cos 9 degree minus sine 9 degree. This need to be proved as equal to tan of 54 degree, right? This need to be proved. We need to prove it. So student, into this question you can see again application of tangent will can only be done when it will be divided by either sine or cos, and similarly the denominator will be divided by either sine or cos. So suppose you are targeting to divide the numerator by sine, then the denominator should also be divided by sine. And if you are targeting to divide the numerator by cos, then the entire denominator of the LHS should also be divided by cos. Okay, but division by cos will not happen because cos by cos will be cancelled out over here, right? But here sine by cos will be tan, right? So division by cos can be taken but not by sine, right? Because if you divide cos by sine it will become cot, so which is not helpful in application of tan a plus b, right? So what we'll do, divide numerator and denominator by what? By cos. So cos of what? The angles over here 9 degree, 9 degree, 9 degree, 9 degree, all are same. Okay. So just divide it by cos 9 degree, right? So this will give you, just if you take the LHS again, it will be cos 9 degree plus sine 9 degree. All this to be divided by cos 9 degree, and into the denominator we have already cos 9 degree minus sine 9 degree. Whole this is divided by cos 9 degree. So between cos and sine, why we choose cos, you remember, so that the it will be giving us tangent, right? So this will give you cos 9 degree by cos 9 degree plus sine 9 degree by cos 9 degree. You just divide individually, divided by into the denominator it will be cos 9 degree by cos 9 degree, and here you can see minus sign, so minus sine 9 degree. Let me put a clip over here, actually this is folding, yes, minus sine 9 degree by cos 9 degree, this one. So this will be giving you, here you can see cos and cos will be cancelled, and here also cos and cos into the denominator will also be cancelled, but here sine by cos is nothing but tan. So for the first it will be 1, cos by cos is 1 for the first term of the numerator, and for the second term sine by cos is nothing but it's equal to tan 9 degree. Similarly, into the denominator cos by cos is cancelled out, so we are left with 1 only, so just write 1. Okay, then minus sine by 9, this one is nothing but tan, so it can be written as tan 9 degree, right? But this one, mind it, this one is the value of tan 45. So do one thing, why don't you write instead of 1 tan 45, right? Instead of 1, if you write tan 45, then this I'm just escaping one step, and instead of this one I am writing tan of 45 degree. And here also if a 1 minus tan 90 degree, tan 9 degree, here 1 we can be multiplied as a prefix, because 1 can be multiplied with any numbers without leaving any impact. So this will give you you can write here tan 45 degree. You can just multiply the denominator tan 9 degree with tan 45. Benefit behind that, you can easily see, if a is equal to 45 degree, if b is equal to 9 degree, right? You can see here, if a equal to 45 degree and b equal to 9 degree, then you can see this is on the formula of tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. So in this way we can write it as tan of, here you can see plus into the numerator, so definitely this is the formula of tan a plus b, right? So this will give you tan a plus b, right? This is directly setting on the formula. And what is a over here? A is nothing but 45. So it will be tan of 45 plus 9 degree. You can see tan a plus b is tan 45 degree plus 9 degree, which is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b, right? So this tan 45 degree, this one is nothing but it's equal to tan A, right? And here tan of 9 degree, this one is nothing but equal to tan B, right? Similarly here it's tan A and tan B. So you can see the formula. If you remember the formula, what is tan A plus B? Tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A multiplied with tan B. So this is directly resembling our tan 45 plus tan 9 divided by 1 minus tan 45 into tan 9 is directly resembling onto the formula of tangent of A plus B, right? So that's why we can write the above expression as tan 45 plus 9 degree, and which is nothing but equal to tan 54. So tan 54 is about to be proved. Here you can see. So in this way this is proved. How? Because tan 54, you can just put up the value, tan 45 plus 9 is equal to tan of A plus B, which is equal to tan of 45 plus 9 degree, right? So this will be giving you tan of 54 degree, tan of 54 degree. This is our answer, and in this way we have proved it, right? So thank you for watching, students. So before closing, let me, do you want me to take one more question? So let us do it. Let us do one more question. The question for the fourth question which we are taking for today's session is that, let us say this question, tan of 69 degree, right, plus tan of 66 degree divided by 1 minus tan of 69 multiplied by tan of 66 degree, and the value of this is equal to minus 1. The value of this is equal to minus 1. Just prove it. We need to prove it, right? So here you can see tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B, right? This is entire LHS into the form of tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B, right? So we can write the above LHS as equal to tan of, because if A is 69, if 69 is A, 66 is B, right? Then we can write tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus this, again 69 is A and this 66 is B. This is directly setting on the formula, and in this way we can write tan of A plus B. So which is tan of 69 degree plus B is 66 degree. So which will be giving you the value tan 69 plus 66 is nothing but tan of 9 plus 6 15, carry 1 6 12 1. So tan of 135 degree. So what is the value of tan 135 degree? Tan 135 degree is nothing but tan 90 degree plus 45 degree. Why? Because to calculate the values of an angle which is higher than 90 degree, just we need to break it into multiples of 90 and plus the remaining angle. So this is into the formula tan of 90 degree plus theta. So tan 90 plus theta, you can see, if you see the quadrants over here, right? So here all positive, either sine positive, here tan positive and cos positive. So here you can see tan 90 plus theta. So tan of 90 till this one, because this is 90 degree. First quadrant will be over till 90 degree. But this is beyond that. 90 plus, that means something is added with 90 degree. So this angle will be going somewhere over here into the second quadrant, right? So if this angle is going somewhere into the second quadrant, and this will be equal to theta, right? And then only this entire angle will be 90 degree plus theta. But here you can see in the second quadrant, tan is never positive, only sine will be positive, okay? And it's tan 90 plus theta. So for tan into the second quadrant, the value will be negative. So this will give you tan 90 plus theta as equal to minus tan of theta. Theta is nothing but 45 and tan 45 is nothing but 1. So this will give you a value of minus 1, which is our RHS. And in this way we can see LHS equal to RHS, and in this way we have proved. So thank you so much for watching, students. Be connected, happy learning, take care of yourself. For any query, just put up into the comment box. Be connected. See you again into the next session.